What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? I have no idea why, but I did not know Stray Kids was doing a comeback. Now, I only just saw that they actually released a few videos actually over the last couple of weeks, and the videos that I want to look at today is actually their Unveil video, so the different tracks. And today they actually released the sixth one, but per video, so for the next week, every day I'm going to release one video for the track, and we're going to analyze them. I think it's going to be a fun time. I think Stray Kids holds a little bit of a place within me because that was one of my first videos that I actually reviewed with Backdoor. I thought it was a great video and I want to go back to them a little bit, and I think I owe them a little bit of a thank you. And therefore we're going to be looking at Stray Kids, and we're going to start off with track 1, Cheese. Now, it might be me, by the way, I am Dutch. Cheese has a very big belonging to me, so I'm wondering what they're gonna do with this. Is this gonna be about the photographic kind of like cheese, or is it gonna be cheese related? I'm really curious about it actually, so let's just get into the video. Before we start with the video, like always, I'm just gonna play the video once and then we're gonna come back to it. I'm just gonna see what I see in it and then we're gonna go back to it. Okay, so let's start with Cheese. It's interesting, all right. I must say it's super interesting. I mean, I didn't expect them to actually just talk about cheese. And I have a feeling the song is about mocking other groups. I might be completely sung, but I love it. I would say for now, let's just go through it again and see what it has to offer. Starting with the very first room, the yellow room. Fantastic concept. I mean, you can see that they put a lot of post-it notes everywhere. I think what they did here, though, to make it more simple for them, is they made everything yellow. They either covered everything with paper or they painted it. I cannot say that, but they did put post-it notes everywhere to still get that 3D look of post-it notes being everywhere, and it looks really good. Fantastic job here. And then we get a little bit of a horrifying moment here, as if someone is captured in a room. Like, I can't understand the resemblance yet of it, but I would have to see a full video of this. So if the MV is coming out, let's have a look at it together. I'm just going to be honest, I have a feeling a room like this or a video like this in pure yellow would give me some anxiety attacks. I mean, I would feel a lot like the guy, you know, being strangled in this room. I feel like it's like a mental hospital room. It looks very eerie. I just want to say, then we come to this next part with the cars. It looks fantastic. I mean, I don't know who came up with this idea to make it look like this with small cars, toy cars. It's fantastic. It's so different than seeing big Lamborghinis, big Mercedeses. I love it. I love what they did here. It's very playful, very fun. It just looks great. For the people who are just interested, you can see that they shot these shots. Let's go from frame to frame. This shot and this shot are completely two different times in the day. This was most likely shot at, I would say, golden hour, so sunset. And this was shot a little bit earlier when the sun was more on top of them. You can see by the white. I think that's still great, but always make sure that when you film, you also consider the timing, because it is a different look. You know, golden hour is a special hour of the day where everything becomes a little bit more yellow. And in all honesty, it looks a bit magical as well. I prefer these colors over these, but hey, you cannot control the sun at all times. And if you're shooting on a day, you might as well use that time. I love this shot as well. Again, they were just adding a structure behind it, a metal structure that he's standing, most likely on top. I don't know if this is a tower or a radio tower of some sort. That's what I think it is. but I love that there is something happening behind him. Again, extending the scene, extending, not just seeing the character here, but seeing also a little bit more of what's happening on the set. It looks very good. You know that they're not driving here. If you drive like this, and for the people who do know, if you drive, doing that with your steering wheel will make sure that you are crashing. I love this as well. Who had the idea of putting a cookie just on his head? I'm curious if it's a real cookie, by the way. Yeah, you can see that there's a bit of a tape there. I'm not really sure what this is, but you can see that there's something there. Great idea. It's like, huh? Why? Why is it there? Because the song is called Cheese, not Cookie. It's so different. Cheese. I love this part as well. So easy to remember, you know, the different types of cheese or cheeses. It looks great. It really, I don't know if this is what I was thinking. Are they mocking other groups? Like they can just make a song about anything? I mean, it reminds me a little bit of J-Hope, not the song itself, but the idea, you know, of singing about like chicken noodle soup, but in this case with cheese. And then also you had this text here that I was like, you find that do funny? Like, are they talking about Blackpink with do? I'm not very sure if you guys know what the do is relating to. I'm not really sure from my point of view, but if you know, put it down below. I just want to say, are they mocking them or not? Beautiful transitions here, you know, using imagery, still images with really weird effects going through it. It looks fantastic. You know, you keep moving through the images. It looks great. And then also here with about A-class vibes. Are they talking about society? Are they talking about the car? I need to understand more of this video. I love it though so far. It's very different. A lot of yeah. A lot of cheese. Great. Actually, this is a fun moment as well. This is something that I noticed. But if we look at this video, for example, we see that the lights in the car, it's so beautiful to look at. And the reason why I think it's beautiful is that I worked on events, I worked on different sets where we lit up the cars, and there's such a big importance with lighting up vehicles. I mean, this is a very dark scene, as you can see, but because they also lit up the car, it makes the car look more like a vehicle and not just like a black box. Especially if it had black seats in it, it would just look very boring. They did a good choice here, by the way, using a, I would say, white or beige seats. Small little detail, but important detail. Super cool as well here. Let me go back. I love that they added like a GoPro or a camera on the baseball bat. I love this effect, you know, that they're just moving it around while this one element in the middle here stays always in the same location. I love that simple effect. It looks great. Also here again, a gimbal underneath the camera, underneath the motorbike. Very hectic, very cool though. One thing that I noticed as well is that there's a bit of a lightning thing going on here. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm not sure if it added anything to it, but then again, it's so quick, I didn't even notice it, but it's totally fine. And then more images of the entire group. And then here again, super simple, but they reversed the shot where he's actually moving away. I don't know if it's confetti or grass, but he was actually shoving it away. But then they reversed the shot, making it just him closing the scene beautifully. Bloop, and you do not see him anymore. Looks super cool. Whoever came up with that idea, hats off as well. It's a little bit different, just playing around with the techniques you have. Looks really cool. And there you have it. There you have Stray Kids with the first UNVEIL track, One and Cheese. Like I already said, being a Dutch person, I already love it. I love cheese, and I think it's a fantastic food product. I just think that the song itself is very intimidating. It has something to it where I'm like, you know what? We can make a song about anything, and you guys are going to like it. I have that vibe, and they're really trying to own it. I think they did a great job. And for the 1 minute that we get, I think it's really good. I think we get a good, great video. It's a video that I want to see the full version of as well. I hope that it's going to come out soon. Do you guys actually know when it comes out? I'm just curious, but from my point of view, I want to see it, and I think you guys also want to see it. But now the question is, guys, what do you think of it? Do you like it? Are you curious about the full song of Cheese? Are you not? I am totally curious about it. I'm a little bit skeptical if it's going to be that amazing for 3 minutes long. It captured my attention for 1 minute, but I am a little bit scared though that for 3 minutes it's going to be very hectic and I'll lose concentration really quick. I don't know if that's going to be the full story about it though, but we need to see the final product. So I'm really curious about it. And Stray Kids, Thank you for being one of my very first YouTube videos. Again, fantastic. Let's see what they have to offer. And yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you did enjoy the video, like always, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. And of course, make sure to be on the next video, which is going to be the following day. So I'll catch you then and have a good one.